Hi, my lovely enthusiast. I am Jataga, and this is my YouTube channel, The Golden Boy. This channel is not just about the flora but also the fauna. I am really fond of all the plants and the animals that we see. Apart from that, I really enjoy sketching and a lot of other shit like cycling, running on a treadmill. Let's get started with the video. So this video is about all the philodendrons or the philodendrons or whatever you like to call them that I have in my collection. I don't have a vast collection, it's a very small collection right now, and I am just a little plant enthusiast, plant baby right now, and I am trying to expand my horizons with it. So let's get started. Okay, so why philodendrons? Well, we plant lovers have plants for their foliage, and philodendrons have two different kinds of foliage. One is a velvety textured one, and one is the sheen, smooth, shiny, lustrous texture one. I have the ones which are shiny and smooth. So my first plant is that one everyone talks about usually, and every plant enthusiast might have a similar plant like this. This is a Heartleaf philodendron. There are other varieties of it. One is a Mycans, it is slightly brown red or greenish, and there is also philodendron Brazil. It has a variegation of yellow and green on it, and it's really beautiful. I'm trying to find it, but I haven't found it. So when I brought this plant, it only had a couple of leaves and they were very quite small. As you can see at the bottom, these are quite small, and I used a wooden dowel, a small wooden dowel, and I wrapped it with some bandages, and look at it, the leaves have grown quite huge compared to this one, and I don't know if they would grow much larger, but it has been doing great with this. It is one of my favorite plants, Golden Goddess or Philodendron Golden Goddess. It is really nice. I have tried to use a wooden dowel for it, but it does not need now. I had multiple cuttings of a single plant and they are all doing fine. Let me show you. So the cuttings that I showed you before were from the bottom, and this is the cutting that was on the top. It only had 3 leaves. I also made a video about it, and look at the size of this leaf. It's massive compared to the ones at the bottom. Can you see? It's so lustrous, it is neon. Wow, it is just lovely. Okay, so next up, this is Philodendron Burle Max. It is really gorgeous. It looks a little bit like the Golden Goddess, but green, but it's completely different than that. The foliage is very different. Burle Max are very easy to grow, and I really love how the foliage expands rather than growing upwards. It also grows in sideways. It has. So this big guy right over here is one of my biggest philodendrons. This is Philodendron Green Emerald, and look at the size of the leaves I have on it. It is really lustrous, very green. The foliage is amazing. It has huge heart leaves. Wow, it's just pretty. Apart from that, I am not able to care for it a lot, but it does not need enough care. What happened with this plant was that my dog actually stepped on it, and a lot of leaves got damaged because of it. But I don't want to cut those leaves. I am just keeping it like this. This is beautiful, natural. I just love it. So this little guy over here is a tree leaf philodendron, and the leaf of this plant are not heart-shaped, but sort of like maple leaf and heart leaves together. It is really different from the other plants that I have, and I only brought a single leaf cutting, but it has grown really well, and it's going to get massive, like really massive. And now, if you guys have a philodendron, then you must have one of this. This is Philodendron Pink Princess. So when I brought this, it didn't have enough pink on it, but with proper care and a lot of humidity and moisture, it has finally grown a lot of leaves, as you can see, within the past 3 months only. And this is the pinkest leaf that I have on it. Come, look at the like the variegation on it. Another leaf which has a lot of variegation is right over here, and gradually the pink has started to pop up more. So I'm just waiting for another new leaf with a lot of pink on it. Okay, so let's just talk about an in general care of all the philodendrons that I've shown, or the ones that you might have and I don't. Is all philodendrons love humidity, especially pink princess and the ones which have variegations on it. Extreme amount of humidity, which does not mean that you can water it anytime. Water it regularly and try to mist it. You can also add a humidifier, or you can keep it inside your home and maintain the humidity, but keep it in a bright place. I also keep my philodendrons in sunlight, which is not right, but the temperature, the shade, and the humidity is truly very high in my house because I live in a tropical kind of like zone, and I try to maintain the humidity as much as I can. That is why all my plants are thriving and they are not prone to any kind of sun damage anymore. Yes, plants can learn that because no plants are indoor plants, all the plants are outdoor plants, and this is how they thrive outside. Where and how to keep them? So I keep all my philodendrons right here in the patio, or as you like to call it, veranda. um, Apart from that, I water them every 2 to 3 days, and this is what my plants require in the condition that they are right now. If you are living in a zone where it is cold, you can obviously water them every 1 week, and if you're living in a very arid zone, you can try to water it in every 2 to 3 days, but try to protect it from extreme exposure of sun, which is not great. An exposure of sun between 4 hours or 3 hours is good enough, but the morning sun only. So about the fertilizer thing, I usually try to make the fertilizers at home, but apart from that, I have got a seabed fertilizer. People try to recommend a lot of fertilizers of different kinds and varieties. I try to believe that giving a liquid fertilizer which involves enough nutrition for the plant is more than enough for me, and it is generally enough for all the other people. You can use little amount of seaweed extract in 1 liter of water, and you can give it to your plants in every 2 to 3 months. That is more than sufficient. Since this was my first official YouTube video, I am open to all kinds of suggestions and advices. I'll be open to suggestions all the time, but I need a lot of suggestions right now on how to make these videos. And please comment what other collections of my plants would you like to see. I'm thinking to make a collection video on all the kinds of pothos that I have and their care, and also please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Golden Boy. And I am Zetavia. It was really nice meeting you all, plant enthusiasts. Ciao.